Hi, my name is Sierra, and I'm here to talk about how to calculate in C++. In C++, you need to know your basic plus, minus sign, division, and multiplication symbols. Those symbols are very important because in order to calculate, you would need those mathematical expressions. When using a mathematical expressions, you would need to include the hashtag include CMath in your header. Using this header declares a set of functions to compute your mathematical operations and transformations. Another important thing with calculating in C++ is you would need to use parentheses when you are using the cout statement. When the expression is in the parentheses in the cout statement, it will calculate the expression for you. Just like this. If you have a variable that is named a variable 2 times 3, whatever that variable is will be multiplied by 3. An example of using the CMath, which is up here as the header, is this coding that we created in class for resistance over resistor coding. Okay, here, before you start coding, you want to make sure you know what formulas you want to use, what calculations you want to calculate. So it is very important to know the formulas, just like this. To get the resistance, it is equals to voltage divided by current. That's what that formula is, to get the resistance. And to get the current, this is how to get the current, is voltage divided by resistance. And to get the voltage, it's resistance times current. Once you're done with your coding, it is very important to test your results. I like to test my results using my Excel. I love Excel. Here are some calculations that I already created, but also I want to show you how important it is to know your formulas before you start coding, because coding without knowing the formula, it's going to be harder on you. Over here, these are the formulas, and using this forward slash circumference, this is just notes that you are giving to yourself. These are notes that you're telling whoever's looking at your coding that this is what this is doing. Okay, these are just, when you have a forward slash, those are your notes for yourself. That's what I call them. So here, first thing we're going to do is we're going to get your year of birth. When I run this, it's going to ask me to enter my age. What's my age? 41. Once I press enter, this is the calculation that it's going to give me. That's gonna give us the result of my age, the year of birth. So this is year 2000 minus my age would equals the year of my birth. I was born in 1979. Now we are going to get the diameter of a circle. To get the diameter of a circle, it's 2 times radius. The 2 is multiplying the radius. So if I'm going to type in 25, the radius should be 50. The diameter is 50, I'm sorry. And now we are going to find out the circumference of a circle. To find the circumference of a circle, you would need to multiply 2 times 3.14 times the radius. So we already have the radius, which is 25. And once we hit enter, it will give us the circumference of a circle. Now let's do the dew point. The first question is enter the humidity. The humidity is between 0 and 1, let's say 0.5. Once we hit enter, it's going to ask us for the temperature in Celsius. (35). And the dew point temperature is 22.99. Okay, so here is another code that is a calculator. This calculator will give you the results you want using the mathematical expressions plus, minus, asterisk for multiplication, and / for division. So here it's going to ask for your first number and what operator, which is plus, minus, multiplication, or division, you want to use, and the second number, which two numbers do you want to calculate, and what kind of calculation do you want. So I'm going to hit run, and it's going to ask for what's your first number. Your first number is, let's say, 9. And your second number is what? Your second question is, what operator do you want to use? Let's see, multiplication, which is the asterisk for multiplication. Then hit enter. And what's your second number? And what will happen is the result will be multiplying those two numbers. Okay, and the second number would be, let's say, 6. Once you hit enter, it will give you the result, which is 54. We could hit run again, and let's try another number. 60, and we're going to divide it by, let's say, 3. Oops, I'm sorry. Hit enter. I'm going to divide it by 3. And what will we get? 20. And the answer is 20. To make sure that your calculation is correct, like I said, I like to use Excel. I take 60 and I put 3, and I will divide, which is the same format or formula, which is 60 divided by 3, and I will get 20. And that's how I verify my calculations. I use my Excel, or you could use the calculator, but this is my favorite. And I think that's it for me with how to calculate. Thank you.